Your business deploys AI pilots everywhere. But are they going anywhere? Or are they stuck in silos, exhausting resources, unable to scale? Maybe you don't need hundreds of AI pilots, you need a holistic strategy. IBM has 65,000 consultants with Gen AI expertise who can help you design, integrate, and optimize AI solutions. So you're not just deploying AI, you're scaling it across your business. Learn more at ibm.com/consulting. IBM. Let's create.
Hi. Sorry, did I startle you? When you're used to hearing a certain type of commercial, something like this can, well, take you by surprise. That's kind of how it is with the Lexus RX, a vehicle that has continued to defy expectations for over 25 years. From the first luxury vehicle of its kind, to the first hybrid luxury vehicle, to the only plug-in hybrid worthy of the RX name. We understand you want more than the everyday SUV. And isn't being understood an amazing feeling? Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Want to make a podcast? Spotify's got a platform that lets you make one super easily, distribute it everywhere, and even earn money, all in one place for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit your podcasts right from your phone or your computer. So no matter what your setup is like, you can start creating today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify and everywhere else podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also available on Spotify, and when you want to take conversations with your fans to the next level, Q&As and polls are the best way to get them talking. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. Ever since I discovered Spotify for Podcasters, I feel so supported in the creation and distribution of my show. Spotify for Podcasters hosts masterclasses, office hours, and more to help creators develop and fine-tune their skills. I highly recommend you give it a try. Download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to spotify.com/podcasters to get started. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to 80/20. My name is Lily. I am your host. Special welcome to anyone who is listening for the first time. Hello, what's up? I post new episodes every Monday and Thursday, so be sure to click the subscribe button to get notified when new episodes do become available. Today's episode is going to be kind of like a mini coaching session / guided journaling session. I've done a couple episodes like this before and you guys really, really love them. I think that my Ditch the Drama and Find Your Circle episode is my most listened to episode because it is kind of like a little mini workshop / like coaching session. And I wanted to do a guided journal prompt / coaching session / workshop situation. I don't really know exactly what to call these podcast episodes, but I wanted to do one all about starting your week on the right foot because I think a lot of times Mondays get a bad rep. And the amount of times that I hear people complaining about, oh, it's a Monday again, it's just one of those Mondays. I don't know, I feel like every day of the week, for some reason, people find a reason to complain. And it doesn't really have to be that way. And especially Mondays, people love to complain on Mondays, when in reality, it's the start of a new week. It's a fresh start. You have the opportunity to make this week a fantastic week if you just A, prepare properly, and B, go into it with the right mindset. And that's exactly what we are going to do today. As you guys know, journaling is a huge portion of the Lily Rako Health method and is a really huge component of my life as well. And so I want you to grab your journal or even just a sheet of paper, whatever you prefer, whatever's nearby. If you're driving, maybe this is a good episode to listen to later tonight. Or during your lunch break, or whenever you have a couple free minutes. But I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen, and we are going to prep for a fantastic week by simplifying your schedule and setting goals for the week ahead. So I'm going to give you about 8 prompts, and I will ask you the question, kind of elaborate on it a little bit if I feel like it needs to be elaborated on. And then I will just play music, and you will have the opportunity to just write and navigate your way through the prompt that I just asked you. And if the music isn't long enough before I head into the next prompt, feel free to pause, feel free to go back, feel free to put on your own meditation playlist if that's something that you enjoy. I really like the peaceful meditation playlist on Spotify, and I also like lo-fi jazz for study that is more of like a little like upbeat kind of jazzy cafe vibe. So I might do some lo-fi music in here. It's kind of more fun when it's a little bit more upbeat, and that's what I prefer. So that's kind of the gist of what's going on here, and I hope that you guys enjoy this coaching session. Prompt number 1 is, what is on your to-do list this week? Make it messy, make it a rough draft. This doesn't have to be the perfect Pinterest-worthy to-do list. Just jot down all the things that you have going on this week. So tasks, appointments, meetings, right? Everything that you have in this area. It doesn't have to be pretty. We're just going to work with this list throughout the next couple prompts, but just go ahead and jot down everything going on this week. Maybe you take out your calendar, your planner, and make a master to-do list for the week ahead. Based on that list that you just created, I want you to divide those items into different categories such as work, school, side hustle, personal. Just go ahead and place your to-do list items into categories that you see fit. The next step is to circle or underline or place a star next to 1 or 2 items in each category that you're going to make a top priority. So maybe in your work category, you have a job interview this week, and that's going to be your top priority. Or maybe in your school category, you have a final essay due, and that's going to be one of your top priorities. Maybe in your personal life, you want to make your workout routine a top priority. Just go ahead and identify 1 to 2 items that are a top priority in each category. Now I want you to start another list called non-negotiable. And everything that you starred or circled or underlined, all those items that are a top priority, I want you to place into your non-negotiable list. So you probably have like 3 to 5 items in this non-negotiable list. I want you to create an action plan for each item. So you might need to write down the item and then leave a couple lines for your action plan, and then write the other item and then leave a couple lines for your action plan. But I want you to jot down a couple things that you're going to do every day this week to get those non-negotiable things done. So if it's a job interview, how are you going to prep for the job interview? If a final essay is due on Friday, what parts of the essay need to get done on Monday? What parts of the essay need to get done on Tuesday? Really break it down into tangible action items that you can take to get this non-negotiable list completed. So after you've worked through your action plan, you know exactly what you need to do in order to get those non-negotiables done. You still probably have a couple remaining items on your to-do list from the very first prompt. Is there anything on that list that is still pressing? Maybe it's not quite a non-negotiable, but it still needs to get done this week. Go ahead and identify those items in some way, shape, or form. So maybe highlight them or draw a square around it or something. Is there anything on your list that we can get rid of, that we can toss out, maybe it's just for this week, in order to simplify your list and make your life as stress-free as possible this week? Maybe it's an item that we just move to the to-do list next week. Maybe it's going to be kind of pressing next week, but this week we have other things that we need to focus on. Go ahead and simplify your list. Go ahead and plan a few ways for you to take care of you this week. How will you fit yourself into your busy calendar? Are you setting aside time to move your body? Are you setting aside time to cook yourself yummy meals? Are you working meditation and journaling into your busy morning routine? How will you practice self-care this week? Go ahead and set an intention for the week ahead. This could be a word, a phrase, a mantra. Whatever first pops into your head is typically the thing that you need to focus on most, the intention that you need to set. When I asked myself this prompt this morning, my intention for this week was going to be work hard. For me, that means across the board, work hard in my job, work hard on the podcast, work hard in my relationships, work hard in the gym, work hard on self-care. What intention are you setting this week? All right, my loves, that is it for the coaching session today. I truly hope that working through these prompts helped you to simplify your to-do list and create action steps to achieve your goals this week. I love you all so much. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day today. As always, you can find me on Instagram at Lily Rayco. If you want more journal prompts, we actually have an online community in which 80/20 listeners can connect with one another. I post journal prompts on there every week. You can participate in mini programs and challenges and connect with other 80/20 listeners as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can go ahead and click on Join Lil's Circle in the description and sign up to create an account. It's completely free and it's just for 80/20 listeners. There's also a weekly newsletter that goes out every Monday morning. I provide a tip of the week. I provide links to the journal prompts. I provide links to the podcast for the week, and a couple of other little surprises in there as well. So if you're interested in subscribing to the newsletter, you can go to lilyrayco.com/newsletter. I will also leave a link in the show notes as well, and sign up to get a little dose of Lily Rayco Health in your inbox every Monday.